my channel, maryw.jones, Huntsville, better known as Precious. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel today. I really do appreciate that. And if this is your first time, welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, so this video is going to be a continuation of my first time home buyers series, and also the ones that has not purchased a home between 20 to 40 years. This video is for you as well if you are in the market to purchase a home and you are wondering what you need to do. So this is a question that has popped up so many times, asking what is the difference between a pre-qualification letter or a pre-qual, as you can say, versus a pre-approval letter. Now I want to go ahead on and clarify that, because some homeowners will not accept, or some sellers will not accept a pre-qualification letter. They would accept a pre-approval letter over a pre-qualification letter, and I will tell you why in a few minutes. But if you are going to place an offer on a house and you only got a pre-qualification letter, most likely your seller is going to ask you to go ahead on and get pre-approved, and they don't want to wait like 30 days or more, or they just don't want to wait until you get pre-approved, because they could, you know, lose the house in the process if you do not get pre-approved. So let's talk about the difference between the pre-qualification and the pre-approval. Now, the pre-qualification letter is, say you call up a loan officer, or you go inside of the mortgage company and you ask to speak to a loan officer, and the loan officer begins to ask you a lot of questions. You got to fill out an application, and so on the application they're going to ask you a lot of questions: your name, your phone number, just, you know, the basic stuff. And then they're going to ask you to put down what outstanding bills that you have, maybe your car or whatever. Just put down whatever you owe. If you owe anybody, put it down, okay? And after you fill out that application, what they're going to do is basically just look at it, and they're just going to say, okay, you making this amount of money, and I'm just going to pre-qualify you for this amount of house, you know. And so you are happy. They just give you a letter. You have your letter in your hands, and you take it to a realtor, and you go out there and you begin to look for a house, and you find that house that you want. So you place a bid on it, and along with it you give the agent your pre-qualification letter. But I know a lot of agents now, some of them, they will tell you to go ahead on and get pre-approval while they're looking for your house. You know, it just all depends on what the realtor would do. But anyway, back to that, you place a bid and you submit your pre-qualification letter, and then there's another buyer from another agent. They place a bid on the same house, and your offer is similar to theirs. You know, the homeowner, the seller will look at them and say, oh, both of these offers are very close. They offer me the full price, all of the 9 yards. And so what the homeowner would do is just basically look at it, but he can soon come to a conclusion that, hey, this buyer here is pre-approved versus this buyer here just have a pre-qualification letter. Now, the pre-qualification letter, it simply means that nothing has been verified. All of the information that you gave the loan officer, he or she has not verified it. So it's that simple enough. Your credit has not been pulled. Your verification, your job has not been verified, or your place of employment has not been verified. Your place that you're residing at this moment has not been verified. Nothing has been pulled or verified. That just simply what a pre-qualification letter means. Okay, so now let's talk about the pre-approval letter. And I was talking about how two separate buyers can give a seller a letter, which is one is a pre-approval letter, one is a pre-qualification letter, and how the homeowner will choose the pre-approval letter over the pre-qualification letter. So let's explain what is a pre-approval letter. Okay, so the pre-approval letter is you go through the same procedure of giving the loan officer all of your information. You have filled out the loan application. You do that on the pre-approval and the pre-qualification. Okay, so you have given the loan officer everything that he requested. Your W-2, 2 years of tax return. You have also given him your month of bank statements. And they have already verified your rent, already verified your place of employment. And sometimes they start taking you through the underwriting. So the pre-approval letter is everything has been verified. Everything that you told the loan officer have been verified. So that's the difference between the pre-qualification and the pre-approval. Pre-qualification, nothing has been verified. The loan officer just going off what you told them. The pre-approval letter, on the other hand, everything has been verified. Okay, so that is the difference. And I just wanted to clarify that question because it has been asked so many times on what is the difference between the pre-qualification letter, what is the difference between the pre-approval letter versus the pre-qualification letter. Now there you have it. So you can go ahead on get pre-approved before you start looking for a house, because you don't know what's on your credit when you go out there and have it pulled. At least if you have it pulled before you go out there and look for a house, and that way if anything is on your credit, you will know about it. Because sometimes things can be on your credit, you have no idea where it came from, who put it on there, until you go and have your credit pulled. And that way, that will give you enough time to have everything cleared off your credit. So when you go and look for that house, you are ready, because you got all of your ducks in a row. Nothing is holding you back from that dream house but winning that bid. Now, just because you get a pre-approval letter, I just want to clarify this. Just because you get a pre-approval letter, it doesn't guarantee you the house. It doesn't guarantee that once you place a bid on the house that you're going to automatically get the house. No, but you will be up in rank. You'll be running with the big dogs, okay? That when you place a bid on the house, the owner will entertain it versus a pre-qualification letter. So in this market, in the Huntsville market, it's very hot. Houses do not stay on the market that long. So that's why you don't want a pre-qualification letter hindering you from even the homeowner looking at your offer, okay? So just wanted to clarify that. I don't want you saying, oh, Precious said that if I get a pre-qualification letter and place a bid on the house, I automatically get the house. No, you don't automatically get the house. Somebody else can also have a pre-qualification letter, but their offer might be a little bit more entertaining to the homeowner versus your offer. Let's say, for instance, I'm just going to throw something out there. Just say that, okay, I'm going to place the bid on this house, and they asking my $200,000 that I always use as an example. So the house is listed for $200,000, and you place a bid, you say, I'm going to go, say, $205,000. Okay, but you want a home inspection. And I'm not saying don't get a home inspection. Every buyer should get a home inspection. But I'm just giving you a scenario, okay? You offering $205,000 of this house that listed for $200,000. Now you're saying, I want a home inspection. Give me 10 days to get that home inspection. Okay, you might have another buyer. Buyer number 2 is coming along and say, okay, I'm going to offer you $200,000. But look, I'm ready to go. Don't need no home inspection. Don't need nothing. I already did my home inspection when I looked at the house the first time. So I'm ready to go. And guess what? The seller is going to go with the buyer that say, I don't want a home inspection, because now the seller know once I sign this offer here and it becomes a contract, this buyer here do not want a home inspection. I know that I won't have to spend out any extra money trying to do repairs, because this buyer has already done everything to the house and they're ready to go. Versus you, even though you offered this $205,000, but now the homeowner is saying, well, I don't know what this buyer is going to come back asking me to repair. I don't know if what he asked me to repair is going to be over $5,000 or right at $5,000. Or I don't know if this homeowner is going to say, okay, since you're not going to fix this, I'm not going to go on with the process of buying this house. So I'm just going to ask for my money back. So it just, anything can happen. You know, I'm not just saying that that's the only thing can happen, but I'm just trying to give you a scenario on what can happen, okay? So that being said, I hope you guys got something out of this video that you can use, some type of clarity for the first time home buyer, or just for the ones that have been out of the market for 20 to 40 years and now they jumping back in the market, they want to purchase a home. So just take this information and just use it to your advantage. If you have any questions, I will have all of my contact down below in the description box. Give me a call, comments, or whatever means it takes for you to contact me. Go ahead on and do that. And I would be more than happy to help you, to be your realtor, to just hold you by the hand and lead you all the way. Okay, that's all I have for right now. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. And always come back to my channel. I will continue this segment on first time home buyer. And I will see you in my next video. See you in the future, because your future looks good on you. Bye-bye.